What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, doing a ranked seasons video for the first time in a little bit, and we're showing off the new Brian Roberts. I pulled him. I posted a clip on Twitter of it. If you guys don't follow me already on Twitter, make sure to do so. Twitter.com/BengalYouTube. But Brian Roberts actually looks very, very good. As you can see now, he has 86 speed. Pretty good. 72 stealing, 64 base runner aggressiveness. He's going to get around the bases pretty quick. He'll be pretty good out there at second base. Can't play any other position, but you really wouldn't want him anywhere else. 80 fielding's good. 85 reaction's pretty good. He should be able to get to everything. And when you get him paralleled all the way up, 90 reaction is excellent. But we don't really care about the fielding and speed so much as we do about the hitting. How good is Brian Roberts at the plate? Well, he's actually not bad. They gave him 89 power against right-handers. 60 against lefties is not great. Does have 101 contact against lefties. 93 contact right. The hitting looks to be pretty good. He's not going to be elite from a hitting perspective, but when you take in the full package that is Brian Roberts, you really don't have too bad of a card here. I think the power is good enough versus righties. The contact's good overall. So let's see if we can do well with him in the first game of this ranked season, trying to, of course, win out, but get David Justice, get Vita Blue. Really, really good looking cards. If you guys did not watch my David Justice debut, I showed him off in Battle Royale, make sure to check out that video. It was a fun one. And if you guys are not subscribed to this channel already, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Scroll down. I know many of you guys are not subscribed. Maybe you're subscribed to my main channel. You're one of those 300,000 plus, or maybe you're following me on Twitch. You're one of those, like, what, 70,000 something on Twitch. You guys are awesome with the live streams. But make sure you're subscribed on this channel too. We only have like 50K. So if you guys could subscribe on here, hopefully I can entertain you for the future. Brian Roberts in the leadoff spot. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. playing up to a 97 today. I'd love to face a righty for a lot of reasons, and we are. Klubot. Corey Kluber takes the hill for my opponent. He is the home team, playing at Ship It at night. We'll see how it goes. Brian Roberts. All right, starting me off with a sinker in. Hall of Fame's tough, but it's a lot better than Legend. See what we can do. And first swing for Brian Roberts is a good one. He's got Byron Buxton, I believe, in center field, so there's no shot we're getting second base. But the first swing with Brian Roberts being a hit, not bad. We'll take that. Hit and run with Brian Roberts. That one's olayed by the third baseman. We're going to send him to 3. Roberts, close play, but is in there. Runners on the corners now, 1 out for Mike Trout. All right, we got to be more patient. Mike Trout trying to pull that sinker. Really just want to avoid the double play here. Anything but that should get the run in. Strikeout obviously wouldn't be good either, and I just missed that. Change up down and away. Stayed on it just a little bit late. I warmed up on Legend before this with max pitch speeds. So I'm a little bit early on everything. I'm a little bit antsy. Here's the payoff pitch to Big Papi. 3-2, 2 outs, runners on the corners. I would have been okay with a walk there, and I'm just on top of that sinker. It's exactly what that pitch is designed to do, and I just could not get on it. Couldn't barrel it. No runs a hit on 2 hits. 3 pitches, 2 outs already. Looking good for Cliff Lee. And that is going to be out number 3 on just 4 pitches. This guy swings like I do. Incapable of taking a pitch. That is my MO. He's going to dot me up on the sinker here, probably. Yeah, had to fight that off. That thing's crazy. That thing's crazy. My PCI is so small. I hate the sinker. All right, Brian Roberts, the man of the video, back up. He is one of our 2 hits so far in the ball game. Hopefully we can add another one here. I just can't hit the sinker, man. It's so tough for me. And I missed it. That cutter just really wasn't as sharp as I thought it would be. And I pulled off to the side, predicting the break, and I was not on it. There's Tatis. Stayed on the cutter that time. It got more in on the plate, 98 speeds, run around those bases pretty quick. We're going to try and get 3. We're not. And he backpicked me. All right, how can I get out of this? You gotta outrun him. Outrun him, Fernando. These throw cancelers. I got too greedy. Wait, I just noticed. Does Cliff Lee have yellow stamina? Did I accidentally throw the wrong starter? Oh, no. This might end up being a bullpen game. I don't want to be one of those guys that throws a starter. But I didn't realize that Cliff Lee has yellow stamina already. Oh, that's a big mistake. Will Buxton track this one down? He sure will. Cliff Lee is going to get railed if I don't take him out of this game. I need to get my bullpen going. It's as simple as that. And that is the last out of the inning. Corey Kluber flies out to Mike Trout. This was an unexpected twist. I really needed to check what pitcher I was throwing more. Or what do you say we actually put some runs up on the board? How's that sound? I'm certainly interested. Perfect, perfect. Chipper Jones back up the middle. I mean, that cutter was literally right down the middle. And Trout rips that just early on it. Just foul. That's kind of how that goes. Just early's foul every time. Pretty much. And I just chased that. I mean, it's a slurve on the black. It was a really sick pitch. But in a 1-1 count, I don't really need to swing at that. No double play, thankfully, but could have been a big rally there. All right, I'm going to Jerry's Familia. Really didn't want to have to take Cliff Lee out of the game, but obviously no stamina. He just can't go. Thankfully, I never really have to use my bullpen too often, so these guys are rested up, and they're going to continue to be rested up because hopefully my next starter is going to go a long outing and get the guys that pitched even more rested up. Get an easy strikeout there. And strike 3 on the slider away. So clearly I'm a little bit rusty on Hall of Fame. I think that much is fairly obvious. I get used to the all-star speeds, and then I warmed up on Legend with the pitch speeds turned all the way up in custom practice, and I'm clearly in between right now. And my PCI placement's not on. Again, it just feels so small on Hall of Fame this year. Like, I feel like the margin for error on that pitch is so small, and I have over 100 contact with Gary Sanchez against righties. So it just seems crazy to me. I'm not saying that it's impossible or not doable. It just seems like an adjustment this year, I guess I could say that, with a normal swing. It doesn't exactly shock me that every single person on this game that I run into contact swings. It just makes it so much easier when there's no penalty. And I just miss it, and it's a ground out instead of a big hit. Jerry's Familia bloops him. What a trash hit. But that means the inning stays alive, and Brian Roberts has an opportunity to do something. And it's a sinker, and of course, it just late breaks right out of my PCI. I hate it. How do you take that? I will strike you out looking then, good sir. Back to the dugout you go. Like, that was so predictable. Let's actually get a run, though. How's that sound? Sounds great to me, but can I actually make that happen? Unlikely. And it's probably because of swings like that. It's actually not. It's because I can't hit a sinker. But that's probably a contributing factor. Tatis, the no-doubter! Early on a cutter away. Not my best swing, but Fernando Tatis Jr. is so good in this game. Playing up against righties today gives him 109 power for me. And yeah, there was never a doubt on that one. It was just whether it would stay fair or not, and I could tell off the bat. And Chipper goes back to back. The sinker stays over the middle, and now it's 2-0. Chipper Jones. Big time home run, and we go back to back. It feels like last season with Fernando and Chipper Jones being my entire offense. Mike Trout. I'm completely underneath it, and the ship it special. Mike Trout. 3 in a row, back to back to back. How many of them are well-deserved? 2? Nope, 1 actually. Only Chipper I think I deserved. But it seems like Corey Kluber just doesn't have it anymore. David Ortiz, oh man. Almost made it 4 in a row. Sinker up and in. Read it the entire way. 110 off the bat, and I'm early. And then I pop up. Stoked about that. Gary up the middle. That one's going to have a chance. It's off the pitcher's mound. Lost all steam. Gary's out by a mile. We got 3, though. I just still righty. He throws me the sinker. It's an out every time. I kind of want to just throw Familia until he can't go anymore. Like literally, like red stamina, no energy. Well, I might want to run the wheels off this car because I don't want to waste a bunch of other bullpen arms. This guy has shown that he's not really much of a swinger. Doesn't have any hits. Brian Roberts going to make this one. He's pretty fast. He gets a pretty good jump to that one. Like, you have to be some type of monster to be able to hit that pitch. It's just not me. It's not me. I know that. I'm fully aware of it. I do my best work on All-Star. That's why I love playing Battle Royale, clearly. I hate the sinker on every difficulty, though. It just moves so weird. And this is another video where all I talk about is the sinker. Subscribe for more. Ryan Tepera in the game now. No sinker. We're going to come alive. All I needed was a fastball. Just early. Equals foul every time. Very early on a cutter up and away. We got to slow the bat down a little bit. That much is obvious. But Familia's going to come out of the game. Jesse Winker's going to come into the game. Crushes righties. And thankfully we face another righty for Brian Roberts. Like to see that. Oh, can I stop doing that, please? Jesse Winker, cutter, well off the plate. Stop swinging at everything, please. I beg myself. Oh, I know he wanted to swing at that. I brought in Jake Diekman. Painted 2 sinkers on the inside part of the plate. If it would stop brushing him off the plate so he could swing at this, that'd be fantastic, please. Thank you. I knew it was going to happen. You just got to let it happen. And there's another one. That slider, man. I do not envy this guy. And I can honestly throw only sinkers, lefty-lefty. There's just no chance. Maybe he bloops one in. That'd be nice for him, I guess. But there's no chance he homers on it. He just won't be able to. He won't be able to get the bat around fast enough. He makes contact. Brian Roberts is there, though. The sinker's just very, very, very tough. Stayed on the slider. Tatis, 3-hit game for him. Double, homer, and that was single. Fernando Tatis Jr., not that it's going to happen at Chip It, but he is a triple away from the cycle. And I stayed on that with Chipper. Good rip. Left fielder tracks it down, though. One of my better swings of the game is a line out. Poppy shoots that in a right. 2-out rally here, top of the 8th. If we can hit a home run here with Soriano, I think it's game over. Just missed it. Cutter. Tried to stay on it. Little underneath, maybe. Little underneath early. And I'm late. Oh, man. Not my best game at the plate today, that's for sure. Not good at all. He took the curveball. I call it a 12-6. I mean, it basically is. Oh, and he hits it out. I didn't tunnel it. I just threw a fastball straight down. Good hit. The game is far from over. If I need to throw the fastball again, which I'm going to, I got to put it here so it looks like the 12-6 coming in. So he at least thinks about it. If I just throw it straight down, it doesn't look like the 12-6 ever, you know? It never, ever looked like the 12-6. I got to make it look like it is coming in, then he's super late. Gary, that one's deep to center. A little early. That one's going to get out of here. Gary is scary. El Gary takes Ryan Tepera deep. I really have not had many swings that are good in this game, and that is not one of them. That trend continues. Like, what am I doing there? I'm so swing happy, and that's when I take bad swings, but I'm just trying to find the timing. I'm trying to find my PCI placement, and I'm just not able to find it right now. We'll bring in the freight train. David Peralta to pinch hit for Eric Gagne. Still in a save situation. Could try out the new 99 Mariano Rivera. Have not used him yet. This would be a nice way to go 1, 2, 3. Keep his ERA at 0. David Peralta, the no-doubter. He threw a changeup up in the zone. And David Peralta did not miss it. The freight train off the bench goes yard. And Brian Roberts will continue to face a righty, this time Jose Leclerc. You might be seeing that fastball. Nope. Brian Roberts, that was the pitch that hit. Splitter that hung, I just couldn't wait back on it. What about the fastball? Nope. Change up low. 3-1 to Roberts. I'm swinging here. He's the man of the video. Oh, God, I can't miss that, man. It's a meatball. It's a meatball. Dude, please be foul. What are these swings? It's so bad. What a video for Brian Roberts. Dude, he was awesome. Tatis, triple away from the cycle, though. Let's try to do that. It's so bad. I'm watching the fastball in on my hands the entire time, and I just don't get the bat around. I wait for it the entire time instead of actually swinging. Just terrible. I know I'm going to win probably 5-1. He has 1 hit. It was a solo shot. I have 12. I don't know how good I feel about those 12 hits, though. I feel like I have not played well at all. That cutter is just so powerful. And I'm going to say there's a 0% chance of him making contact with this. Didn't even put it where I want it, but strike out number 2. Back to the cutter. No chance. Sinker up and in. Not a strike. Change up. That one hung. Doesn't matter. Strike 3, Ronnie Mauricio fans. And I don't know. I mean, tried out the new Brian Roberts. I did not hit well with him, but I also didn't hit well with anyone except for Chipper and Fernando. Same story of last ranked season. I'm just not as good as I wish I was. Is Brian Roberts going to stay on the team? You know, probably not. Probably not. I think I'd rather just take the subs for him. I don't know. Maybe I get Marcus Semien in there. Maybe somebody else. We'll have to see what happens. But that is going to do it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you going to pick up Brian Roberts? You can let this one pass as you make your team. You can try him out in BOR. Let me know. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Insane, I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud. Speedbird's good.